Hello, everybody. My name is Ryan, and this is my WWE men's roster, main roster tier list. This tier list is just based on personal opinions, like not talent, not on the mic, not status, not any of that. Just what I think, who I like. My favorites. They don't have to be good. They don't have to be bad. They don't have to be whatever. Just whoever I like. I hope you like this video. I'm gonna do the women's roster soon too. I'm just doing this one first because it came up first, honestly. So I hope you enjoy. If you have any suggestions, leave them below or don't or whatever. So here's the list. I think it's pretty good. I can't really think of anybody who got left off. I don't think Tyler Bate is main roster, but I don't know. So we'll leave him on here. Again, I'm not being rude to anybody. I'm not trying to be like, oh, you suck, whatever. This is just personal favorites. These are the people that I like a lot and I don't like so much. And, it's just for fun. So we're going to have to go kind of quick because there's a lot of people. So here we go. AJ Styles, he's a legend. He's one of the greatest. TNA, awesome. He's a little bit old. I don't really enjoy what they're doing with him particularly right now. Like, he's still AJ Styles, so he's great. I'm going to put him in B on personal enjoyment. Tozawa, I'm sorry, man. I really like to talk about you, but I'm going to put you in F. Where's the other member of the Motor City Machine Guns? We'll put them together. Here you go. Motor City Machine Guns are a great tag team. Personal enjoyment, I would say a C. They're not my favorite. My favorites are coming up, but they're great. Andrade. Andrade is one of those guys that I also love. I think he's so talented. He's so slept on. I don't know. He just needs more opportunity. I wouldn't mind seeing him take the title off of LA Knight, the US title. So I'm going to put him in B. I really enjoy him. This is Angel and Berto. I always mix them up. There he is. I'm going to put them in D. They're really good in the ring. They don't have characters, and I feel kind of bad saying that because nothing's wrong with them, but just they haven't done anything that's piqued my interest besides in the ring stuff, which is good. I'm gonna have to put him in D though, just for personal enjoyment. So here's Angelo Dawkins. Where is Montez Ford? There he is. This is my favorite tag team in the WWE right now, so I have to put him in A. They're electric. They just won it off of DIY. I mean, they're great. They're perfect. Montez Ford is so athletic. Angelo Dawkins is so tough. They work so well together. I love their whole characters, whether they're heel or face or whatever. They're great. Apollo Crews, he's not really on TV anymore. Nothing against the guy. I just don't watch him fight. I don't watch him wrestle. Austin Theory, love him. I love Austin Theory. I think he's so talented. He's one of my favorites, just on the mic. He needs a push. He really does. Biggie, he hasn't fought in years. So I'm going to put him in C, not because I think he's a C, but because I haven't seen him since I was in early high school. That's what it feels like, at least. I would say late high school was the last time he fought, but I just don't know. Uncle Howdy, that's tough because I really like Uncle Howdy, but since them returning, he's been good. The rest of the White Six has been okay. I'm gonna put him in C. Okay, Braun Strowman, I'm also gonna put in C. I think he's really good. I love the monster thing he did with Bronson Reed, who's coming up. He's incredible, but his thing isn't really for me. I still like him. He's incredibly valuable to the company, so I'm gonna put him in C. Braun Breaker S. That's one of the easiest S's on this list. I mean, he is just incredible. Watching him work is awesome. I got to see him live at one of the live shows, and I mean, it's seeing him run the ropes it's insane. I'm a huge fan of Braun Breaker. He is a top 3 men's wrestler for me. I would say he'd come around maybe 5, 6, 7 if we went the whole roster. He's great. Bronson Reed, I feel the same way about Braun Strowman. I'm going to put him in C. Same stuff applies. Now, the Creed Bros, this is interesting because I think they're really good. I like their whole shtick. I like them in American Made with Ivy Nile and especially Chad Gable. They're great. I'm gonna put them in B. I love watching them fight. Oops. I love watching them fight. They make bangers. It is always so good. So I'm gonna have to put him in B. Carlito. Carlito is not good, but he's one of my childhood favorites. I can't put him in A, but I'm gonna put him in B because I still love him. It's just one of those things. It's like, you know, he's a he's not who he used to be. Obviously, him and Primo. That was one of my favorite tag teams, but like he's still Carlito. I still love the guy. Carmelo Hayes, easy A. I honestly at the end of this, I might have to move him up to S. He's just so good. Great attitude, amazing in the ring. I love his whole character. So, Chad Gable, easy A also. He is like the best in-ring worker maybe in the WWE. He's fantastic. He needs a push. I don't really enjoy what they're doing with him right now. He should be fighting for the world title. You know what I mean? Like he needs to be in that conversation. Oh, this is hard. CM Punk. Because CM Punk when I was a kid would be an S. He isn't quite that good, but I still definitely think he's on A level. His storylines are always incredible. His thing with Drew last year now, but it was amazing. That Hell in a Cell match was perfect. I have to put him A. I hate how many people are getting put in A, but I have to put Cody in A too. He's Cody Rhodes. He's the face of the company. He's done so well. This story's gone so many places, and every time, no matter how good or bad it is, Cody is always good. So I have to put him in A. Now this is Cruz del Toro, I believe. Where's Joaquin Wilde at? Let's see. There he is. Okay. These two, I feel the same way about Angel and Berto. They're good. They're very athletic. They're fun. But, like, their characters, they just don't really have any. So, I'm going to have to put them in D. Damian Priest. Now, Damian Priest I actually really like. I feel like a lot of people aren't huge fans of him. I'm totally fine with putting him in B. I like him in the ring. A lot of people don't. I think he's really good. I liked his title reign. I think he works perfect in B. Now, I believe this is Dexter Lumis. I am going to put him in D. Again, the White Six have just been kind of disappointing. Dirty Dom. Oh, man. I think I'm willing to put Dirty Dom in S. I mean, he is like the perfect heel. He's so good. He's such a brat. He works so well, like with the other members of the Judgment Day, and he's dirty. It's his nickname. He's great. Dragon Lee. I think he's a perfect middle of the road guy. I'm gonna go see. Not really a character yet. Great in the ring though. I really enjoy him. Drew McIntyre also an S. I mean, I'll say it. I think he was maybe the best wrestler of last year. The entirety of 2024, I think Drew McIntyre was the best. I hate what they're doing to him. Like, putting him with Damian Priest, I understand that's going to be a good match, but, like, I don't know, let him shine. I want him to take the title, you know what I mean? He's so good. So I'm going to put him in S. He is one of my favorites. Santos Escobar. Sorry, man. I don't really like your character. Like, nothing against you, but, like, nothing you've done in the WWE has interested me, even when you were with Rey Mysterio. Where's the other member of Pretty Deadly? Let's see. I can't find him. Either way, Pretty Deadly as a whole, I'm kind of doing tag teams as a whole right now. They would probably go in D. I have nothing against Pretty Deadly. I think they're a good tag team. But they just don't quite, they just don't quite do it for me. They're good though. Eric Rowan, I'm also going to put in D. Honestly, I'll move it all at the end. But yeah, I think I'm comfortable putting him in D. He just hasn't been great. I'm sorry. Viking Raiders. I'm sorry. Like, since coming back, I understand they're good. I understand they're legends. They've done nothing. And I don't like him with the titles. I don't want him to have the titles. So like, sorry, I don't know. Finn Balor. If we were talking about the demon Finn Balor, he would be in either A or S. This Finn Balor, where they have him lose, barely win, lose, it's boring. And I feel bad for him. I mean, he's so talented, and that title reign got cut short by injury. He's just, I love the demon, but just Finn Balor, the way that they're booking him right now, I have to put him in D. Do I really think he's that low? I guess I'd put him in C. He's just not, he's just not what he used to be. And that's not his fault, that's booking. Okay, Grayson Waller, I'm going to put him in D. I'm going to put him in C. I keep doing that, but it's okay. I like Grayson Waller. I think he's good. However, him and Austin Theory should not be a tag team anymore. That's why I honestly ranked them separately. It was fun for a little while, but at this point, I'm sick of it. I'm going to be honest. Now, Gunther is somebody who I really like. This is hard because I like his character a lot. I don't like what they're doing with him right now, though. We'll talk about it in a minute, how I feel about Jey Uso, but having Gunther come out and face Tozawa and like nearly lose is so strange. I understand he always wins in the end. He always dominates. But like, you're making him look weak, and I think that's a bad idea. So I'm going to put him in B just because of the booking. Ilya is awesome. I love Ilya. He's been injured, so I don't want to put him in A. I'm going to put him in B. I love his character. Like I said, he's been injured, so we haven't really got to see him lately. But I mean, it's Ilya. Like, he's a dog. I'm putting him in B. Jacob Fatu, I'm putting in A. He is awesome. The minute that he stepped foot into a ring, I was so impressed. He is so good. He's going to be a world champ someday, like, easily, multiple times, probably. He feels unstoppable. It's great. Okay. JD McDonough, I am going to put him in C. His character's pretty good. Like, it's nothing outstanding. But man, in the ring, he's great. Like, he sells everything so well. I'm willing to put him this high. He is also injured right now from doing a giant backflip and like cracking his ribs off the announcer's table. But he's great. I love him. All right, guys. Jey Uso is the GOAT. I don't know what to say. No, but Jey Uso is my favorite currently. I don't want to be one of those people who's like, oh, I love Jey Uso. He's so funny. I've been watching WWE since I was a kid. I've been watching the Usos since I was a kid. Seeing Jey turn into what he is now has been incredible. He's going to be Gunther. He's going to be the world champ. And it's going to be awesome. Because Jey just has so much charisma. I like what he does in the ring. A lot of people don't. I love, like... Of course, it's not like the greatest. But I like his moveset. I like his presence in the ring. I just think he's great. And he has, like I said, he has so much charisma. The whole Bloodline thing was amazing. After the Bloodline, amazing. I mean, he's S. He's the best. Jimmy, like I said, I've been watching the Usos since I was a kid. Jimmy has always been with Jey. Then they diverted. And for a while, I wasn't loving what he was doing. But man, recently he's been on fire. Jimmy is killing it. So I have to put him in A. He's been so good. Joe Gacy, I'm sorry. I think he is probably the worst. Or I shouldn't say worst. He's my least favorite member of the Wyatt Six. He just doesn't do much. All right. This is a little bit complicated. Because I feel like, do I have to put him in S? Do I have to put John Cena in S? Because, like, this whole heel turn has been incredible, and, like, I love it. It was so shocking. On Raw the other night, he came out and talked, and he was great. I think I have to put him in S because he's John Cena. You know what? Here. Oops. Let's do this. I think this is fair. There. John Cena. He is in a league of his own. He's John Cena. Like, I can't rank him with these guys. We'll even make his thing a different color. I can't rank him with these guys. He's John Cena. Like, what am I supposed to do? Okay. Johnny Wrestling. Now we're talking. He's okay. Him and where's Tommaso? There he is. I like DIY as a tag team. Here, we'll do this so that they're standing next to each other. I like DIY as a tag team. You know, they're okay. Karrion Kross. I really enjoy him. I like his character, but again, the way that they've been booking him has just been so mid. So I have to put him in C just because he hasn't done anything. Kevin Owens has been on fire also. I think I'm willing to put Kevin Owens in A right now. I mean, he is electric. His whole thing with Cody, he's a little crybaby, but like he's kind of right. That's the thing I love about it, is that you're like, boo, KO, you suck. And it's like, well, he has been defending Cody Rhodes for like months and months and months. And then suddenly Cody teams with Roman. And it's like, that's what we've been fighting for. So I kind of get why KO is angry. I'd be angry too. So I like putting him in A. I think that fits. Kofi. This was my favorite when I was a kid. This is really hard. I think I'm going to put him in S. I mean, him and Xavier Woods lately with the New Day sucks and kicking out Big E. It's been great. He's just one of my favorites. Like, I love him. So I have to put him in S. He's that guy. I don't know. LA Knight. Oh, I love LA Knight. But the way that they've been doing him lately has not been great. Like, losing to Shinsuke and then, Shinsuke's reign was just not good. He got the title back. It's been better, but, I don't know. I think I'm going to put him in A for right now, and we'll see how I feel in a little bit. Logan Paul. Okay. Obviously, in the ring, he's great. I don't like him. I don't like him at all. I'm going to put him in C because he's obviously extremely talented. I wouldn't care if Logan Paul quit the company tomorrow. I'll be honest. The only reason he's not in D or F is because he is genuinely really good in the ring. So I think C fits. Okay, Kaiser. Kaiser is great. I love his character. I think he's so pompous and it's perfect. Again, though, they haven't been doing him well. So I have to put him in C. Because he's just been fighting like Pete Dunne and Penta, who are good, but Pete Dunne is whatever. But Penta's good. And he's been doing great, but he needs something. Omos, okay. He literally doesn't even fight. Otis. I like Otis. I think he's fun. Him without that beard looks really weird. I'm fine with putting him in C. He's fun. He's not good or great or anything, but he's fun. Penta's awesome. Penta's moveset is maybe my favorite in the WWE. It's Penta. He cooks. I have to put him there. Okay, Pete Dunne, I'm going to put in D. I recognize that he has talent. I don't really like his character. I hate his outfit. D. Nothing wrong with him. I think he has room to improve. R-Truth is funny, but I can't put a funny dude in the same tier as Finn Balor. You know what I mean? So I'm going to put him D. He just doesn't do anything besides tell jokes, which is great. He's great at that. But come on. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Randy Orton, S. Easy, super easy. It's Randy Orton. His presence is terrifying almost. He's huge now. It's great. Rey Mysterio, I'm going to put in B. He's a legend, obviously. He's older now. He's just been going back and forth with the New Day, and it's good, but it's not great. So I'm going to put him there. Roman, I have so many people in S. I'm going to have to switch this around. I have to put Roman in S. He's the tribal chief. Is there anything else to say? He is the face of the company who doesn't have a title. He's awesome. I don't know. I'm not even a Roman fan necessarily, but I have to put him in S. Sammy, I have to put him in A. He's been great recently. Ever since he came back for the Bloodline, then got away again. He's been on fire. So I have to put him in A. That match with Kevin Owens was amazing. That was maybe the match of the year. I mean, if we're doing like WrestleMania, I'd give it to Drew and Punk, but it's up there. Seth Rollins, again, another A. I mean, he's great. Like, I don't know. He is just like, he'll always be around, if that makes sense. If he's in the WWE, he will be in a title conversation because he's so talented. He's great on the mic. I love his style. He's awesome. Sheamus, I'm going to put in B. Another, like, one of my favorites from my childhood. He's just not, he's fighting for the Intercontinental right now with Braun Breaker. I hope he wins it eventually because I want him to be I want him to have one of every champ. He's great. I love Sheamus. Shinsuke, since coming back, has been atrocious. Old Shinsuke I loved. He was one of my favorites. New Shinsuke, couldn't care less, and that's really sad. Solo, I'm going to put him in C just because of his bloodline stuff. He hasn't been doing anything major recently, but, like, we know Solo's good. You know what I mean? Okay. Tama Tonga, I'm going to put in D. He's so whatever. I don't really have anything else to say. The Miz, I'm going to put in C too. If you asked me when I was like 10 years old, he would have been S. I don't know. He still brings things to the table. I think he's still good. He's still worth a spot. But, like, you can't rank him on the same level as, like, Penta and Andrade and stuff. Okay, The Rock. This is hard. I think I'm going to put The Rock in A or B. Not A. I don't necessarily enjoy The Rock. I'm going to put him in B. I kind of forgot that this is, like, my own opinion. The Rock is obviously good. He's The Rock. I love that he led to John Cena selling out. I think that's amazing. But, like, he's not blowing my mind, if that makes sense. John Cena's blowing my mind. I thought it was corny when he walked out with Travis Scott and did his whole thing. Like, he's good. Obviously, he's The Rock. Prime Rock is John Cena level. But just this Rock isn't my favorite. Tongaloa. Okay. Sorry, man. Tyler Bate. I'm sorry, man. I don't even think you're on the main roster. And Xavier Woods. I'm willing to put Xavier Woods B. Like I said earlier with Kofi, I ranked them a little separately just because I have preference for one, honestly. But Xavier Woods is great. I love this storyline. He's been so rude. It's perfect. So I really enjoy it. Okay, now one more revision. Let's take a look here. I feel like S is very crowded. I feel like there should not be this many people. I think I'm going to move Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins down here. And then I think I'm going to move Gunther up to A. Okay, I like that. I think that was a good move. I'm also going to move... I'm going to move Carlito to C, even though I do love him. I can't have him that high. I'm sorry. I'm also going to move the Creed brothers to C. Again, I really like them. That's just so high. Okay, this is getting a little better. Is there anybody I want to move up? I don't know. Let me look at D. No, I don't think so. I don't really think any of these guys deserve to move up. Ooh, should I move Kaiser up? I think I'm going to move Kaiser up. I love what they're doing with Kaiser right now. I think he totally deserves to be in this tier. I hate having The Rock this low, but it's just like, I don't know. He's great. I'm glad that he's a part of the story, but like compared to these guys, I don't know. I don't know. Is there any other moves I want to make? Honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of Seth Rollins, but like I said earlier, he's just so like ingrained in the story. You gotta have him, right? Like he has to be fairly high on this list. I think that's it. I think this is my list. So I'm gonna leave it here. If you guys like it, tell me what I did right. Tell me what I did wrong if you disagree. I'm probably going to stop recording and then immediately see something that I don't like. But that's okay. All right. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my rambling for 25 minutes. Oops. If you did enjoy it, leave a like, I guess. I hate doing this. Subscribe, turn on the bell. Don't do any of that, whatever. Or do, if you want to. Yeah, just I want to hear feedback if anybody has it. So, comment down below, tell me what you agree with, what you don't, and we can talk about it. So, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.